Greetings. My name is Jacqueline Jones. I teach history at the University of Texas at Austin, and I'm currently serving as president of the American Historical Association. On behalf of the association, I want to say to the class of 2021 history majors, congratulations. I know that all of you have faced daunting challenges over this past year in the virtual classroom and outside of it. When you started college, you could not have envisioned this senior year, but you persevered and made it to commencement. You have lived through and you are living through one for the history books. So congratulations on a job well done. Let me begin by noting that students major in history for a variety of reasons. If I might hazard some guesses, some of you were curious about the origins of your families, hometowns, or religious or cultural traditions, while others wanted to learn more about the current state of the world, how it came to be the way it is. Some of you like to read about the grand sweep of human history with all its attendant drama driven not only by fascinating individuals and big ideas, but also by the choices of ordinary people and the imperatives of everyday life. You might enjoy doing historical research, the detective work that helps you assemble the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle that provides a glimpse into the past. And perhaps some of you were drawn to history by outstanding, inspirational teachers. Regardless of your reasons for wanting to study history, if we as teachers have done our job, you've learned to think like a historian. That is, you can evaluate different kinds of evidence and place it in historical context. Possessed of the critical thinking skills that are the hallmark of an educated person, you'll go on to careers in any number of fields: education, business, law, nonprofits, finance, policymaking, government service, entertainment, and more. Let me say here that I think at times we in the humanities are much too defensive about our contributions to society. It's true that we don't cook up new apps for the iPhone or search for cures for the common cold. Our laboratory is the library. However, the disciplines in the humanities, and this is especially true of history, help to develop in our students the essential quality of empathy. As history majors, you've learned about people who lived at times and in places different from your own, people who had different beliefs and ways of looking at the world. You've come to understand these people from the past, even if you do not always agree with them or like them. This ability to empathize is a key aspect of any well-functioning community or society. An empathetic perspective will help you succeed as a citizen of a diverse, interconnected world where certain powerful forces know no national or cultural boundaries. Those forces include not only highly infectious viruses, but also the values that bind us together, the universal love of stories and the desire to care for and nurture our families. Whatever the benefits of science, technology, and engineering, those pursuits should always be shaped by and tempered with empathy for our fellow human beings. So congratulations on choosing history as your major. The skills you've learned will serve you well in the future, regardless of your career choice. I also want to take this opportunity to encourage you to remain alert to the presence of history everywhere. When you turn on the radio or the TV, you might hear one of your favorite history professors providing some background for the day's headlines. Historians today write op-eds, they blog, they develop virtual reality visits to distant places and times. They write books that get made into documentary films. You can learn about history through public art in the form of statues and monuments, and in museums and at historic sites. Interview your relatives about your own background. Help write your family's genealogy. Appreciate the ways that history and interpretations of history still stir daily controversy in this country and abroad. In other words, remain attentive to the lively presence of history and historians in the world today. Finally, I hope you'll take a few minutes to thank those relatives, friends, counselors, staff members, and others who helped you make it to this day. Maybe a parent even gave you $1 or $2 along the way. I'm certain they're proud of you and all you have accomplished. So congratulations, class of 2021. No doubt the many dramatic events of the past year will wind up in future textbooks. And you can say that you were there and graduated from college despite all the difficulties and challenges of this historic time. Best of luck to you all.